नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो। I am JBN Dr. Anamika Herwar, Associate Professor in the Department of Science and Technology at Jayoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to take the lecture on the subject name Computer Applications, and the today's session is Input-Output Devices. First of all, I would like to tell you about computer system. Computer hardware must be carefully selected to meet the evolving needs of the organization and of its supporting information system. Like this input-output process cycle, that is also called IPO cycle. In this, you have seen these input devices. These are the keyboard, mouse, through which you can input the data, and this input data goes into the CPU, that is central processing unit. After processing the data, it will finally give the output in terms of the monitor or printer. Okay, so you have seen these are the devices, like these are the hardwares, okay, like monitor, CPU, keyboard, printer. Okay, now come to the input devices. The devices used to accept the data and instructions from the user is called input device. An input device is used to feed data into computer. Input devices are capable of converting data into a form which can be recognized by computer. So a computer has several input devices, namely keyboard, mouse, trackball, joystick, scanner, light pen, barcode reader, OCR, OMR, MICR, etc. Now these devices used to input general types of data like personal computer input devices, speech recognition technologies, digital cameras, scanning devices, optical data readers, magnetic ink character recognition, that is MICR device, magnetic strip card, etc. Now come to the computer keyboard. The most common input device is the keyboard. It is used to enter both numerical and character data type. It is likely a mechanical typewriter with alphanumeric and special keys, punctuation keys, functional keys, and perform specific. To perform specific. The keyboards contain basically 101 keys or 104 keys. Okay, so the keyboard detects the key pressed and generates the corresponding ASCII codes which can be recognized by the computer. Now come to the types of keyboard. First is the standard keyboard. The standard keyboard have their basic layout. The average number of keys on the regular keyboard is 105 or 108. QWERTY keyboard are the most common and have the 6 alphabets Q, W, E, R, T and Y in the first row. And the wireless keyboards, it is a keyboard that does not need to connect to the computer via wire. So this makes very convenient for the use the keyboard comfortably. Wireless keyboards use Bluetooth, infrared to connect to the computer. And this ergonomics it refers to the study of methods that can reduce stress on muscles to avoid repetitive strain injuries, and it mostly deals with the optimizing posture and techniques while working, so the work can be carried out in the easiest manner. Now another is the virtual keyboard. It is a software device that lead to use input data just like hardware keyboard. They open up as an application and can be controlled by a mouse or via touch screen. Now another one is compact keyboard. These keyboards are slim and usually do not have the numerical keypad that is present on the right side of the keyboard that are typically used in laptops. Come to the mouse. The mouse is an input device that controls the movement of the cursor on the display screen, and this stands for Mechanically Operated User Serial Engine. The mouse is used as a pointing device, and it is of course a small device. You can roll, navigate along a flat surface. In a mouse, a small ball IR rays is kept inside and touches the pad through a hole at the bottom of the mouse. So there are two types of mouse, mechanical and optical mouse. Mechanical means the mouse that has a small rubber ball underneath that moves against two rollers as it passes across a flat surface. You can see here a ball, rubber ball. Okay. Whereas this is the optical, and this mouse is more accurate and has no moving parts. It uses a laser to detect movements. Now the joystick. A joystick is an input device consisting of a stick that pivots on a base and reports its angle or direction to the device it is controlling. And the joystick you see here in this figure also, the joystick can be moved in all four directions. The function of the joystick is similar to that of a mouse also, and it is mainly used in playing computer games. Joysticks are also used for controlling machines such as cranes, trucks, underwater, unnamed vehicles, surveillance cameras, zero turning radius, lawn mowers. Now come to the scanner. The scanner is an input device which works more likely a photocopy machine, and it is used when some information is available on a paper and it is to be transferred to the computer for further manipulation. So we use scanners. So the scanner captures images from the source and which are then converted into a digital form. Okay. If you are talking about the photocopy is the hard copy. Okay. So but if we want a soft copy, then we use the scanner. So there are various images of scanner you can see in this slide. Now come to the OMR, that is optical mark reader and recognition. Optical mark reader is a device that reads pencil marks and converts them into computer processable form. So the special pre-printed forms are designed with boxes which can be marked with a dark pencil or ink, and such documents are read by a reader which transcribes the marks into electrical pulses which are transmitted to the computer. So they are widely used in applications like objective type answer papers, evaluation in which large number of candidates appear, time shifts to factory employees, etc. You can see this optical mark reader machine. Okay. Now another thing is the OCR, optical character recognition. The main use of these devices is to recognize alphabetic and numeric character printed on paper. The OCR technique prints the direct reading for any printed character without any special link. And with OCR, a user can scan a page from book. Okay. So the computer will recognize the characters in the page as letters and punctuations, marks and stores. And this can be edited using a word processor, the size, width, height and depth of the scan. So this OCR are used in applications such as credit card billing and reading of pin code numbers in large post office to sort mail geographically. Now come to the MICR, means magnetic ink character recognition. This reads the text printed with magnetic charge ink. The shapes of the character by sensing the magnetic charge in the ink and translate these shapes into computer processed format, and the MICR is widely used by banks to process checks. The check can be read using a special input unit which recognizes magnetic characters. This method eliminates the manual errors, and it will also save time, ensure security and accuracy of the data. Like you can see here, this is a check. So this is all read by by this machine. Okay, you see here this device in the banks. Now come to the output device. The device that displays output to the user is called output device. Okay, so when the data and instructions are fed into the computer and processed, the next step is get the desired output. So this output may be displayed on the monitor or printed on the computer. The output displayed on the monitor is called the soft copy output, and the output produced by a computer is called hard copy output. These are some output devices you see in this images. Now come to the monitor. It is a commonly used output device, sometimes called as display screen. Video monitors are connected with the computer, are similar in appearance to a television set. This monitor displays image and text. The smallest dot that can be displayed is called pixel. The resolution of the monitor determines the quality of the display, and some popular resolutions are 640 by 480 pixels or 800 by 600 pixels and 1024 by 768 pixels. The different size of the monitor is measured diagonally. It may be 12 inches, 14 inches, 17, 19, 21 inches. Okay. So if we are purchasing the LED or monitor, that what we ask that this much inches LED I want. Okay. Now these are the different types of monitors like CRT, LCD, TFT, LED. Okay, that is cathode ray tube, liquid crystal display, thin film transistors, and light emitting diode. Next come to the printers. Printer is an output device that prints text or images on paper. So by printing you create a hard copy of data, and there are different kinds of printers which vary in their speed and print quality, and two main types of printer, namely impact printers, non-impact printers. So this printer can be divided into two categories, impact and non-printer. Further, impact printer is divided into line printer and dot matrix printer, and this non-impact factor is divided into thermal, laser and inkjet printers. Now come to the impact printers. It includes printers that print by striking devices against inked ribbon. Impact printers use a print head containing a number of metal pins which strike an inked ribbon placed between the print head and the paper. This line printer, dot matrix printers are some of the impact printers. Okay, you see there is a ribbon in which this strikes out, and the paper on which this imprinted the words or characters or document, you can see. Now characteristics of the impact printer are, in impact printers there is a physical contact with the paper to produce an image. Due to being robust and low cost, they are useful for bulk printing. So the impact printers are ideal for printing multiple copies because they can easily print through many layers of papers. So due to its striking activity, impact printers are very noisy. Since they are mechanical in nature, they tend to be slow, and these impact printers do not support transparency. This is measured with characters per second. Come to the line printers. These are high-speed printers capable of printing an entire line at a time. This line printer can print 150 lines to 3000 lines per minute. The limitation is that they can print only one font. They can't print graphics. So the print quality is low and they are noisy to operate. It can print large volumes of text data very fast compared to other printers. So it is also used to print on multi-path stationeries to prepare copies of a document. Now come to the dot matrix printer. This is the most popular serial printer in the dot matrix printer. It prints a line of 8 or 14 points at a time with print head moving cross line. They are similar to typewriters. They are normally slow. Its speed is 300 characters per second, and of course it uses multi-path stationeries to prepare copies of the document. Now come to the non-impact printers. These printers don't use stack devices. The ink or semi-solid ink is stored in the printer cartridge, and the flow of ink is controlled by the processor. So it is much faster and can print color, different font and size also. The characteristics are they possesses the ability to change typeface automatically. These printers produce high quality graphics. These printers usually support the transparencies measured in dots per inches. Of course, the speed is calculated by the number of pages per minute. The size of the printing varies is A4, A3, A2, A0 and jumbo size. Come to the thermo printer. These are the printers that produce images by pulling electrically heated pens against special heat sensitive paper. And they are inexpensive and used widely in fax machine and calculators. Thermal printer papers tends to darken over time due to exposure to sunlight and heat. So the printed matters on the paper fade after a week or two. It also produces a poor quality print. Now come to the laser printer. Laser printer uses a laser beam and dry-powered ink to produce a fine dot matrix pattern. It can produce very good quality of graphics images, and these print one entire page. Printers print one entire page at a time and are typically faster and have better quality output. So this is one of the chief characteristics of laser printers is their resolution. How many dots per inches, that is called DPI, they lay down. So the available resolutions run from 300 dpi at the low end to around 1200 dpi at the higher end. Now the inkjet printers use color cartridges which combine magenta, yellow and cyan inks to create color tones. A black cartridge is also used for crisp monochrome output. Inkjet printers works by spraying ionizing ink to a sheet of paper, and it magnetized plates in the ink's path direct the ink into the paper in the described shape, and it prints one line at a time. Print quality is high, speed is slow, typically about 100 CPS. Now come to the plotters. Plotters is used as an output device that draws shapes on paper based on commands from a computer. So this differ from printers in that they draw lines using a pen. As a result, they can produce continuous lines, whereas printers can only stimulate lines, printing a closely spaced series of dots. These multicolored plotters use different colored pens to draw different colors. Plotters are more expensive than printers. They are used in engineering applications. Now come to the speakers. The speakers are the output devices where the sound signals from analog or digital are converted into audible frequency in the speaker and produce voice output audio data. Using speakers along with speech synthesizer software, the computer can provide voice output, And this voice output have become very common in many places like airlines, banks, automatic telephone inquiry system, etc. The users can also hear music songs using the voice output systems, namely 2.1 and 5.1, which indicates the position of the speaker and tracking systems. Thank you. This is all about today's session. This session powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.